Right, this is the third interview with a pair of students on the Thailand Team 1 visit. We're just over halfway through, as I've said before, and we've just done the second day at the Kukak Temple School, which has been fairly successful, very hot. These two fine students are Alice on the left and Ruth on the right. Actually, you might be able to see Ruth's jellyfish. Yeah, but we might talk about that later. Right, thank you for doing this. What for you are possibly the highlights of the visit so far?
I think definitely for both of us, orphanage.
Yeah, because if you were to go on holiday to Thailand, you don't get to have like that opportunity to go to those places. So doing it for a uni, they know their contacts and you get to have that full experience of what it's like living in Thailand, like not just a hotel. Yeah,
you certainly experience things at a deeper level, don't you? You don't just get
like
the tourist level, as you said.
Like we found the homestay really hard, but looking back on it, like even now, like even like a week later, I just was like, that was absolutely amazing that we actually lived with a Thai family on sticks, basically.
On a swamp.
On a swamp. And it was really hard, we found it really hard, but like we pulled together, and then now it's just absolutely incredible. I think that's definitely what I'll be telling people about that.
Because not everyone's going to have that opportunity to do that.
No. So definitely stuff like that in the orphanage.
But it is funny, because when you're walking into it, if somebody said, should we leave?
You would
have. You'd have sort of thought half the people would have said, yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, I did find it really hard.
That's the weird
thing.
Yeah, but
the next day you were like, wow, we did it.
And if you were to say a month ago, oh, you're going to go and live with a family, a Thai family, don't speak English, in the middle of a shanty town,
on the floor,
on sticks, with strangers that you don't know, you'd be like,
just wandering around.
Yeah. You say no way, I'm not doing it. But when you're there, you have a laugh. It's actually okay. It's not
you have to get
bad.
through it. It's either get through it or there's no other option.
Well, it is, isn't it? I mean, it is. And I thought credit to you all. It's funny because, you know, from my point of view, you think, oh, how's this going to go? People, you know, people going to say, Mike, we can't go with this. But most people have said since they've gone back, actually, that was really good.
Yeah, I think it was amazing. And to tell people about that. They won't ever understand it though, that's the hard thing, is that our experiences, we can't then tell our family, like, oh, they've done this and then this, and it was like that. They're going to be like, oh, right.
They'll be like, oh, cool, and I'll be like, you don't understand.
You don't, do you? Because you might have heard me saying the Americans staying in our house were talking to Tom, and they'd been there for quite a while now, but they reckon 3 days and it was just normal.
Yeah, you get used to it.
There's no problem.
It's just the norm, isn't it?
Yeah,
it was good. Right, what else?
I think stuff like the waterfall as well, and the cave.
The waterfall, climbing up that waterfall.
Climbing up that waterfall, I was really proud.
We climbed around the waterfall and chilled in the top pool bit. Not many people done it, but we were gonna quit, weren't we? We were like, can't do it.
And then we were
like, come on, we can do this. And then when we got up the top, it was amazing. Oh, but then we went back the other way down, and it was just an easy walk.
Easy walk, and we were like, God's sake, should have gone up that way.
It did look like a stroll down, didn't it?
But it's just stuff like that, seeing amazing stuff like that, it's like on your day-to-day business, in England, it's just like grey everywhere, nothing really special to go and
But it's the amount of things you do in a day. Like within one day, it was ridiculous.
Every day we've said, I'm so happy, I've seen so many things, this is amazing. All we keep saying is, this is amazing.
Love life.
Love life.
Love life, that's the saying, yeah, love life.
It is brilliant, isn't it?
But the James Bond Island was, I think, amazing.
That was surreal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just casually on the
that boat trip was incredible, because I don't know, are these things that come out the ground, islands, but even though you can't stand on them really?
They're just cave, like rocks, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's all limestone stuff with phenomenal erosion. You know, you see most of them are all eroded underneath, aren't they? You know,
like the James Bond Island, going like that.
Sometime in the future that'll fall over because it'll erode that much. Not in our lifetime, of course, but it will. Yeah, but
that was an amazing day, that boat trip.
You just sit on this boat, having a laugh, and all you can see around you is water and just these massive rocks.
Incredible. And then when we went into that cave, like, I've never been into a cave, let alone a cave that was as amazing as that.
Definitely.
Yeah, but the key question is, do stalactites come from the ceiling or do they come up from the floor?
You asking me? I don't even know what that word means.
Don't worry about that, I'm only being playful. But if you ever want to know, stalactites come from the ceiling because it's a C, and stalagmites come from the ground because it's a G. You'll remember that. But don't worry about that.
Thanks,
right? I knew you'd appreciate that. Right, what I want to ask you about is the teaching though. That's sort of fundamental to the trip, isn't it? We're halfway through, well, sort of halfway through the teaching really, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's the end of the second day. Contrast what you did today with day one.
So different.
Day one of the whole teaching.
Day one of the teaching.
I think day one, I remember standing there.
It was nerve-wracking.
And the kids coming in and just being like, I can't speak now. Like, oh my god, what am I going to do? I'm going to run away, can't do it.
Hello, and they're all like grabbing you.
Yeah, they're all around you.
Like,
obviously we did like our best. I felt like we did do a good lesson even on that first day. But now you're just more comfortable. You walk in, you know how to talk to the kids, how to interact with kids. You know what works with them, you know what doesn't work with them. If something's not working, you're like, right, we change it.
Yeah.
Like the first couple of times, if something wasn't working, I think we just went with it because we were scared to like veer off our lesson plan. And like now, I've just seen a big change in everyone. Everyone feels like, because I've never really worked with kids before, never taught before, don't do a teaching degree, and now I feel like
you're confident.
A bit of a teacher.
Yeah, I feel like now if I was to go back in England and stand in front of a whole class of English children, I'd feel confident doing it.
Yeah.
Beforehand, I'd have no way I couldn't do that on my own. And to do it with strangers, I think the good thing is that the group, like not only the small individual groups of teaching, but everyone together. And like
everyone helps each other out. Like after lessons, like you'll say to another group, oh, how did that go? They're like, oh, a bit not so good. What do you think I could change? And they tell me, and then we come and
just
try and think of ideas for everyone. Or everyone's like, don't worry, it'll be good next time. Keep positive and stuff. So that's been wicked as well.
Yeah.
That we've all been doing it together.
Weren't you impressed? I'm impressed with the quad. Well, I'm impressed because of the pressure you were under on the first day.
Yeah.
First day, there was a lot of pressure.
Oh, definitely. We were all.
We just got there and they were like, right, you've got to teach. We're like,
yeah, just teach.
But we planned, but you can only plan so much.
There's nothing that can prepare.
You don't know that at this time you'll be doing this and then you're going to go into that, because the children are all mixed ages and some class can just get it like that. Some class need to go.
And there's always the naughty kids that like mess up for you, and you have to do some hard discipline.
But that's
and the language barrier.
That's staggeringly difficult. It's not the language is key, but it's the culture as well, isn't it? You don't know what to do. Can you touch?
Because when they started, they just one of the child just started walking away, opening this tap and putting water in his face. In England, you'd be, hello, what are you doing? You can't do that. But they can. And you don't know whether you can shout at them. You don't know if you can point at them. You don't know whether they can take offence to anything that you do. So you've got to be like. You feel like, oh, like they're like wrapped in cotton wool, you're like, oh, can't do anything, but then you've got like discipline them, but in a professional way. Definitely.
It gets results.
Where have you been pushed yourself where you're quite pleased with what you had to do as a result of where you were pushed? Well, that's true actually, that's a true comment, but is there anything specific where you think, that day I was really loaded, but I did this, or I handled that, and I was chuffed with that?
I know I've said it before, but the homestay, like, I found it very difficult. Like the homestay again, like, I found it very difficult. And then another member of the group was quite down that day as well, and then we had to pick her up as well as the rest of us being a bit down.
That's tricky when you're feeling
because all I wanted to do was cry with her and be like, I hate it too. But I was just like, no, it's going to be wicked. Like, look at our surroundings. I said that.
We kept laughing. We were like, we're in Thailand.
You just have to look around and be like, do you know what? I can do it, and
you can.
We did it, and it's really proud.
I think for me, I think the orphanage. When I got there, the welcome sign of the little children, and to see them so happy, but all that kept going through my mind is what they've seen and what they've been through. Because obviously the tsunami, most of them lost their parents. Some of their parents lost jobs. They couldn't support them. And being there and you're welcomed and it's just the happiest children ever.
Happy.
And then you watch a video and we went into the shop and you can buy things that they get the money, it's like pocket money, isn't it really?
And they've made it all.
And I went in there and I just burst out crying. But I didn't want the children to see I was upset because for them, they don't
They
understand.
don't,
They're
yeah.
happy, and to be honest,
that's what I kept saying to you as
wasn't
well.
it? It's luxury.
I was like, you've got to think like they've made a family here, although it's not conventional
and
family,
it's
but
better
it's
than the
not what we
shanty town.
think.
They're having a better life than the
Like
shanty town.
the way they've set it all out, I think the orphanage people who run it are like absolutely amazing. Like they've made such a home from there. It was gorgeous,
Yeah.
wasn't it? I felt really comfortable, really happy place.
Definitely. So
really
they just
colourful.
sort of getting used to it, and then all of a sudden I had my tears. I got used to it, and then went and
You
held
got
the temple.
through it, yeah.
Like, it just didn't even go through my mind like what we were doing. We were just helping.
Do you know
them,
what?
that's all we
Actually,
wanted to do.
thinking of that construction work, that is
Yeah,
the most
that was
thing.
probably.
I have
hence the
never
blisters, the
picked
blisters.
up a big shovel in my whole entire life. The heat was
Awful.
Yeah,
awful.
It was hellish, wasn't
And
it?
for a good couple of hours,
Yeah.
we did that, literally shoveling. I didn't stop once.
No.
And
we were
by the end of it, I felt like I was
sweating.
going to faint. But all I could think was, look at that, look what we've
It
done.
was brilliant. It was a privilege, wasn't
It
it?
was.
I
I
just
wanted
felt
to do it.
privileged,
I
yeah.
the
could've done it.
achievement of getting like one bit done. Like, yeah, come on,
Come on,
we
we
can
can do
it.
it.
Everyone was helping each other. If
And
someone
we like
was
came up with little
tired-
systems, didn't we? Like we got into little teams and we were like, I'll shovel, then you do it in the bucket, and then we'll switch.
And then
or-
when, say, someone's having more of a hard time, they're struggling, they would just go around and give everyone water, like, come on, just keep drinking.
Do it,
just drink
yeah.
It was just so good, how we
No,
all
it was-
pulled
it-
together.
It was brilliant, and it was a privilege.
That was probably the best
felt it,
achievement.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that was
it,
wicked.
it got to me at the end. It was.
It was really emotional at the
No, it
end.
was a fabulous thing to do. Any thoughts? What would you say to, as I said to you earlier, people that might be looking at this and thinking about doing this?
Do it.
No, I can't even say anything.
If you can do it,
apart
if you've
from
got the
do it.
time and you can afford to do it, then there's
Do you
no
know what I
reason
think? We
not
both
to.
said this, like before you come, there's a lot of work involved. You've got to meet up, you've got to raise the money, you've got a lot of forms to fill out, sort out everything. And at one point, I'll be honest with you, I felt like giving up. I was like, do you know what? It's a month in Thailand, it'll be cool, but I'm not worth it. Oh my god, I would be literally killing
Pull
myself
your
right
things
now.
together and do it.
Get it done, and you meet the most amazing people, like made so many friends. Like everyone gets on like a house on fire. You see the most amazing things. You get to do things that every day we keep saying you'll never be here again. You'll never get to do this again, and it's so true. I remember
But
this
to
till
see
the day I
the
die,
things that
like,
it's not just a holiday, like just if you can come to Thailand with your parents or you come to Thailand with your friends.
it's not the same.
But it's not the
it's
same. You can't. You're
You
with
can't compare
strangers.
it.
You're with people 24/7 that you don't know if you're going to get on with or not.
Yeah.
That's the learning thing.
It's challenging, isn't it? That's challenging.
It was dead
Yeah.
scary. Like at the airport, I remember sitting
I was
there
quite
like,
nervous.
oh, what's going to go on here then? But
And you kind of
absolutely,
think, so who
So
you
was
got
I.
on well with?
never looked back. Like never been a day where I've been like, I
But
wouldn't go
I
home.
think as soon as I was on the plane, I was comfortable.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
relaxed.
The plane journey was
Yeah, it was.
mint.
Yeah.
And
Free
it had
drinks.
2 floors.
No, it's really good.
I was going to say something, and you prompted something. Yes, you saying about no day's the same. When
Yeah.
did you last teach with the big buffalo?
Oh yeah,
outside the
yeah,
just
door?
above that
Yeah.
chilling today.
Yesterday we had this little puppy just chilling in my class, sitting there. Today was a
Looked
buffalo.
out the door, literally was outside our class.
It's just
not
a buffalo, just
it's
eating
just
grass.
it's an open bit of space. Just a buffalo, literally 10 metres, not 10 metres, I don't know what 10 metres is, but very, very close to us. Could have just walked in.
10 feet outside.
Yeah.
All right, Tim, thanks for that. Thanks for
Thank
those
you.
fun reviews
Thank
and all of
you.
that. That was splendid. Cheers now.
Thank you.